Welcome back to Speller Tutorial Services. Today we're going to talk about exponential equations. An exponential equation is an equation where a variable exists in the exponent or power. And we're going to look at this equation that we have here on the board. We're starting off with 2 raised to the 6x power, and that's being multiplied by 4, and that is equal to 128. Our goal here is to find out what the value of x is, and as we see, x is in the exponent or power. First thing we need to do is try to get both sides of this equation to have the same base. And since I see a base of 2, I'm going to go ahead and begin there. First, I see that 4 is the same thing as 2 to the second power. And I'm going to rewrite what I have here on the left, my equal sign, and then 128. From the rules of exponents, we know that whenever we have a like base, we can add our exponents. So on the left, that gives me 2 raised to the 2 plus 6x power, and that again is equal to 128. Now my goal is to figure out the factors of 128 so that I can try to come up with a base of 2. So let's begin. Factors of 128. So we're going to go ahead and build a factor tree. We know that 4 times 32 will give me 128. Let's factor 4. We know that's 2 times 2. And then let's factor 32, and we know that's 2 times 16. The factors of 16 are 4 and 4. And then for these 4s, we know their factors are 2, 2, 2, and 2. Now let me go ahead and circle these prime factors. And I see that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 2's. So I know that's 2 to the 7th power. So let's rewrite our equation. 128 we know is the same thing as 2 raised to the 7th power. Now that we have like bases, I can pull these exponents down and actually set these exponents equal to each other. So I have 2 plus 6x is equal to 7. I'm going to go ahead and subtract 2 from both sides. That leaves me with 6x is equal to 5. Now I need to get my coefficient in front of the x to be 1. So I divide both sides by 6. I know 6 divided by 6 is 1. And that leaves me with x being 5/6. All right, I'm confident that it's right, but we always need to do, or we should always do a check just to verify our work. So we're going to start with the original equation. 4 times 2 raised to the power of 6x is equal to 128. Now we're going to substitute the value of x 5/6 into this x that we see here. So it's 4 times 2, 6 to the 5/6 power is equal to 128. We see that we have a 6 in the numerator and 6 in the denominator. So we know those cancel out to 1. So that gives us 4 times 2 to the 5th power is equal to 128. We know that 4 is the same thing as 2 squared, and we're going to rewrite the rest. Again, using the rules of exponents, whenever I'm multiplying exponents with a like base, I can add my powers. So I keep the 2 as the base, and I'm adding 2 plus that 5 is equal to 128. Now I can add these exponents here to give me 2 to the 7th equals 128. And from the factoring that we did earlier, we know that 128 is the same thing as 2 to the 7th power. So we know that we've done this exponential equation correct. All right, that sums it up for this video with Speller Tutorial Services. Please visit and subscribe to our YouTube site. Thank you.